Hi guys, my name is Kaylee and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Well, today you're either watching one of two videos. It's either Get Ready With Me eyeshadow version or Get Ready With Me foundation version. I don't really know. But either way, if you're watching one, make sure you go watch the other one, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. I thought that today I would just do kind of two videos. One all about eyeshadow and then one all about foundation with products and everything. So hopefully it works for you guys. So stay tuned and get a tutorial on how I did this today. This is the second video or the first video, depending on what order you watched everything in. Now this is my face routine. I have done this video before, but I still get a ton of comments on what products I use. So I'm gonna make another one because honestly the products kind of change every time anyways. So I had just gotten this product in my BoxyCharm that I got yesterday. And this is by Clarness, maybe, I don't know. This is their Instant Smooth Cream. So I'm gonna use this as a moisturizer. It looks so pretty, if you can see it. It looks so pretty. So, ooh, feels different. So I'm gonna use a little bit of this, like kind of like my under eyes mostly, and maybe like the side of my nose. And I'm just taking a little bit. This stuff kind of reminds me of like the pore eliminator, like the pore, whatever like the pore thing is. I can't remember what it's called, by Benefit. Kind of reminds me of that. But next, I am super excited to try this because I've heard so much about it. I'm going to try the Milk Hydro Grip, if this focuses. So I'm going to be trying the Milk Hydro Grip primer. I've heard a lot about this, so I'm hoping this works really good. So I'm going to put this everywhere that I didn't just put the, ooh, it's like a thick primer. So I'm putting this everywhere that I haven't put the like instant pore smooth or instant smooth cream. Ooh, so far I really like this. I like the way that it feels. So usually I tan, but I, for whatever reason, have not been tanning lately. So I have to mix foundations. So this is the Glow Minerals Satin Cream Foundation. This is my go-to. I freaking love this stuff. But also because I'm still a little tan, I'm going to use my Cover FX. Cover FX is in the shade G60, and then my Glow Minerals foundation is in the shade Natural Light. So now I'm going to use a dampened sponge. I don't remember what these sponges are called or the brand, but it has like a flat side to it and then another flat side. I got this in a BoxyCharm box, and it came with another sponge that I usually use. I really like them, but I thought for whatever reason I would use this one today. I have, in my opinion, really dark under eyes. So I have used color correctors before, but I haven't found one that I've really liked until I've used the Kat Von D ones. And these are like the refillable, these are like refillable plates for the actual like shade and light palette because I love it so much. And these were like the only two shades that I really ever used. I'm going to take, this is just a Wet n Wild brush, and I'm going to go in with the shade Bisque. Kind of looks like this. And I'm going to pat this all under my under eyes. My under eyes are more like purpley, so I could use the yellow. When my skin is a little bit lighter, I tend to use the yellow one, but when my, like when I'm darker because I'm tanning, I use the color Bisque. Just because I think it goes with like the shades very, like depending on what shade I am, it looks better. If I use the banana, just the banana one, I'll put a little bit of the banana over this. It's really bright, and I don't want to look like I have like strobe lights under my eyes. So my color corrector is still sitting there. I haven't buffed it out yet. I haven't done anything with it. And this is Tarte Shape Tape in Light Sand, and I'm going to put some on my chin, my forehead, down my nose, and just kind of let that sit for a minute. So now I'm going to kind of just buff out my under eyes just a little bit. Not trying to move that color corrector around too much. So once I buff that out, I like to put concealer back on over my color corrector. Yes, this is a lot of makeup, but do I care? No. Okay, so I am going to go in with my Laura Mercier setting powder and my Huda Beauty Face Bake and Blend brush. I really like this brush because it's flat and I feel like it packs on the powder really well. So I'm going to, this is just the order that I do it in. I'm going to buff out my chin and bake right away. I can't tell you how many people are like, oh my god, you wear so much makeup. I'm like, you think I don't know this? I do it every day. I know. Thank you for stating the obvious. Then I move up to my forehead, my nose, just lightly buffing it out. Not too hard because you don't want to move the foundation under it. And then I'm going to sit. Okay, now I'm going to move to my under eyes, lightly tapping the foundation out. Again, you don't want to move the foundation, the color corrector, and the concealer as you're doing this, so super lightly. Once that's it, I like to let my concealer dry for just a little bit before I bake it. Otherwise, it's super wet. So we're gonna let it dry. So I have let mine dry just a little bit. I'll go back through, tap any lines out, and now we bake. Okay, I had to take like an hour break because my camera died. So, as you can imagine, that was a little bit of an issue. Really? Why do I lose everything? Okay, so now I'm going to go in with an overall powder. This is the Sephora brand in the shade 42 or Warm Tan. I put this all over my face. Just, it helps, excuse me, with the bake. Now, I haven't wiped my bake off completely just yet. I'm trying to grab my other brush. Okay. So now for my contour, I'm going to go in with the palette. This is by Pretty Vulgar, and it's called Nesting Bitch Face. So we're going to go in, how beautiful is this palette, first off? Gorgeous. So I'm going to go in with the shade called Son of a Bee. And this is with my brush. This is, it's a bronzer brush by, I don't know this brand. This is what it looks like. Don't know the brand. I like to dab in my contour, especially my powder contour. I don't like I don't want to say smear, but like rub it in just because I don't want to mess up, again, my foundation. I really like this color though. It's beautiful. It's not super dark. Ooh, love it. Okay, so now I'm going to go take my Huda Beauty Face Bake and Blend brush, and with this side I'm going to kind of just go over everything where my bake was and just start to help wipe it off a little bit. Perfect. Now sometimes when I wipe off my like my bake area, if it looks super like I just didn't do too much, like I will go back and add a little bit more of a contour just so it's not like super white under my eyes. So now I'm just going to take a random brush for my blush. Let's go with this one. This is by Baddington. Hopefully I said that right. And this is just, there is no, I don't know if Baddington's the brand, but this is what the brush looks like. I wonder if you can, this is what the brush looks like. And I'm going to go back in with the Nesting Bitch Face, and I'm going to use this shade right here called Hush Blush. It's a very matte shade. It's also not super pink. Oh, I love that. I'm really not much of a, whoa, kind of got a little heavy-handed there. If I get too heavy-handed on blush, I will take my powder brush that I did my all over, like, just regular, I don't know, powdered brush, and just help buff this out. Sometimes if my under eyes are still super light, I will go in with my Too Faced Cocoa Contour. This palette, by the way, smells so amazing. This is what it looks like. I will jump in with these two shades right here and pat that under my eyes just to kind of help darken it a little bit without like looking too cakey. As you can tell, like the difference between the two. Seriously, this palette smells so good. I want to eat it. It smells like chocolate. It's amazing. Perfect. Last product to really go on my face is my highlight, and I'm going to use the Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH09. It's kind of like a big fluffy brush for my highlight, and I'm just going to continue on with this face palette, and we're going to go with this color right here. It's called Glimmers of BS. Also, these names are amazing. Not super like crazy, which I'm kind of okay with. Like, it's not like blinding you, which I'm okay with that. So, and here is, you know, kind of ending with my all over setting spray. Because I tried the Milk Hydro Grip Primer, of course, I had to try the Milk Hydro Grip, what is this called? Refresh setting spray. So, you do have to mix it, and we're gonna just kind of spray this everywhere. Honestly, I really like these two so far. That is it for this look. You are either watching the eyeshadow tutorial or you're watching the face tutorial. So there are two YouTube videos. If you've watched one, make sure to go watch the other. Make sure you subscribe and like this video and comment down below on what you want to see next so I can have more content ideas. I'm trying. So, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next video, or I hope to see you in my other video.